Hai semuanya, kita berjumpa lagi di video reaction saya kali ini guys, oke? Semoga semua yang menonton video saya hari ini sehat selalu. Nah, kali ini saya mau tengok video pembahasan tentang ini ya. Bagaimana Indonesia akan menjadi the next China. The next China ya, Indonesia. So, jangan lama-lama lagi, mari sama-sama tengok video ini. Let's go.
Indonesia has made significant progress on the economic front with improvements.
According to International Monetary Fund, Indonesia GDP per capita in this recent month of February 2024 has reached $5,510 US, and Indonesia aims to become a country with a per capita income equivalent to developed nations in order to escape the middle income trap. The Indonesian Deputy of Economic Affairs, Amalia Widyasanti, in the Economic Update 2023 said, "Our per capita income needs to triple from its current position, as the threshold for a high-income country is around $13,800 US per capita. Therefore, Indonesia needs to shift its approach in building the future, from reformative to transformative, through three areas of change: economic, social, and governance."
Pemirsa, Presiden Jokowi mengatakan infrastruktur dan sumber daya manusia merupakan fondasi dalam menyongsong Indonesia Emas 2045. Karena itu, kedua hal tersebut menjadi fokus Presiden Jokowi dalam periode kedua pemerintahannya.
In pursuit of this ambitious goal, President of the Republic of Indonesia, Joko Widodo, launched the National Long-Term Development Plan 2025 to 2045 to realize the vision of Golden Indonesia.
Bangsa Indonesia menggapai cita-cita Indonesia Emas 2045 menjadi 5 besar ekonomi dunia. Kita perkirakan untuk GNI per kapita 5.030 US dollar di tahun 2023. Perkiraan kita di tahun Indonesia Emas 2045 itu berada di angka kira-kira 23.000 sampai 30.300 US dollar per kapita. Lompatan.
To achieve the Golden Indonesia 2045, smart execution is needed, very much needed. It requires smart leadership, strong leadership, that is brave and adept at finding solutions, and has the courage, said the President Joko Widodo. Indonesia is on track to become the next big player in economic development, following in the footsteps of China's incredible growth. It's like witnessing a new star rise in the economic galaxy, and Indonesia is poised to shine bright. With bustling cities, towering skyscrapers, and a thriving economy that captures the world's attention, Indonesia, with its diverse culture and abundant resources, is gearing up for a remarkable transformation. So, get ready to dive into how Indonesia will become the next China in 2045. But before we go deeper, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Our goal is to reach 10,000 subscribers this month, and I will create an intriguing video about the new Nusantara capital for you. Now let's go to a more in-depth discussion.
Indonesia dan RRT adalah saudara senasib sepenanggungan, dan RRT adalah mitra strategis komprehensif Indonesia. Kita harus mengisi kemitraan tersebut dengan kerjasama yang menguntungkan untuk negara kita dan sekaligus untuk kawasan dan untuk dunia.
Over the past 40 years, China has managed to build its economy. In fact, in 1949, China was still a poor country that still depended on the agricultural sector. Despite facing economic challenges, China successfully transitioned into an industrialized nation. This transformation was significantly boosted 30 years ago with the establishment of the China Stock Exchange, propelling China's economic growth to its current status. Liu Xiang, director of Northwest Power Construction Group and Northwest Electric Power Engineering Company, highlighted, "We engage in all industrial sectors. We import raw materials from various countries, including Indonesia, process them into products, and export them at a higher value."
Welcome to the future, or should I say, welcome to Wuhan, China. Let's go.
And now, China has been transformed into a developed country with a very high GDP of 17.52 trillion US dollars, according to China's National Bureau of Statistics, and makes it the second largest economy in the world after the United States. China's focus on industrialization and infrastructure development has been a game changer. China's relentless investment in infrastructure has laid the foundation for its economic growth, creating jobs, boosting productivity, and facilitating trade and commerce. Indonesia recognizes the importance of infrastructure as a catalyst for development and is keen to emulate China's success in this regard. China's commitment to innovation and technology has propelled it to the forefront of global competition. From cutting-edge electronics to high-speed rail, China is leading the way in innovation and technological advancement.
I have now ordered my fully automated taxi. It's surrounded by sensors on the car. It uses LiDAR. Right, let's stop messing about. Let's get inside and put in the last 4 digits of my phone number. Oh, now everyone knows my number. Wow, look at that. Okay, we're going inside. Completely automated. Here we go. Whoa. Hello, Mr. Driver. Oh, hang on a minute. There's no one in. And also, it will not start until you put on your seatbelt. So that is really...
Indonesia understands the importance of embracing innovation to drive productivity and competitiveness in the global market. By investing in research and development and fostering a culture of innovation, Indonesia aims to follow in China's footsteps and become a hub of technological excellence. Furthermore, China's emphasis on education and human capital development has been instrumental in its economic rise. With a highly skilled workforce, China has been able to meet the demands of a rapidly evolving global economy. Indonesia recognizes the critical role of education in equipping its people with the skills and knowledge needed to thrive in the 21st century. By increasing the number of investors in Indonesia and the massive relocation of numerous production factories from abroad, such as China, Korea, and Japan, bring various benefits to local workers, such as knowledge sharing and technology transfer. Indonesia's journey to become a developed nation by 2045 hinges significantly on its newfound era of industrialism. Indonesia boasts the 4th largest population globally, with a whopping labor force of 146.6 million people. That's a massive pool of talent and manpower ready to be harnessed for economic growth. With such a substantial workforce, creating more job opportunities becomes paramount in driving Indonesia's development agenda forward. Now, let's talk about the demographic bonus opportunity. Indonesia finds itself in a unique position where it experiences the lowest population dependency ratio, also known as the peak demographic bonus. This phenomenon occurs only once in a country's history and presents a golden opportunity for accelerated economic progress. It's like having a rare treasure chest full of potential waiting to be unlocked.
Di tahun 2030-an, kita akan mendapatkan yang namanya bonus demografi. Dan dalam peradaban sebuah negara itu hanya sekali kan kita peroleh. Dan biasanya sebuah negara kalau mendapatkan bonus demografi itu bisa melompatkan negara itu menjadi negara maju atau tidak. Diberikan kesempatan
berpengaruh gitu ya, bonus demografi
untuk melompat menjadi negara maju atau tidak.
According to the Indonesian Central Bureau of Statistics, Indonesia will get a demographic bonus in the period of 2020 to 2045, where 70% of Indonesia's population is in the productive age, which is around 15 to 64 years, while the remaining 30% is an unproductive population, aged under 14 years and above 65 years. Optimizing this demographic bonus means tapping into the prime working age population to drive productivity, innovation, and economic expansion. It's about channeling the energy and talents of millions of Indonesians towards building a brighter future for the nation. Picture industries buzzing with activity, cities bustling with life, and communities thriving as a result of newfound economic opportunities. But here's the kicker. Industrialization isn't just about creating jobs. It's also about fostering innovation, boosting productivity, and driving sustainable development. By investing in industries such as manufacturing, technology, and infrastructure, Indonesia can unlock its full potential and propel itself towards becoming a global economic powerhouse. Indonesia's downstream policy also plays a pivotal role in achieving the country's ambitious goal of becoming a developed nation by 2045.
Seperti yang tadi Anda sampaikan, kita tidak boleh gentar ya Pak, kalau kita ingin menjadi negara maju. Dan malah ini tuh banyak jegalan-jegalan kan. Kita ketahui Eropa banding lewat WTO. Terus dari IRA, Inflation Reduction Act Amerika Serikat dianggap juga mengucilkan nikel. Nah sebenarnya apakah ini sebenarnya sinyal juga bahwa mereka negara maju itu berusaha menghalang Indonesia untuk menjadi negara maju?
Ini Safrina ya, ini untuk anak-anak muda Indonesia juga semua ya. Dan saya sebagai senior mula, cucu saya juga kan udah di college. Saya mau bilang gini ya, dari pengalaman saya nih, tidak akan ada satu negara maju pun, ya let me repeat ya, tidak ada satu negara maju pun di dunia ini yang akan menarik kamu untuk jadi negara maju. Jangankan terus negara maju, high income country aja nggak kena. So, you have to do it by yourself. Untuk melakukan, atau kau jadi budak mereka terus. Itu, berkelahi aja kamu terus. Berkelahi aja kalian tuh semua. Kita ini akan jadi budak mereka. Jadi kita nggak boleh gitu.
Downstream policy is essentially about adding value to raw materials by processing them into finished or semi-finished products. Indonesia has abundant natural resources like minerals, oil, and gas. Instead of just exporting these raw materials, Indonesia aims to process them within the country, creating more jobs and boosting the economy. Now, why is this important? Well, think about it like this. When you make something from scratch, you're adding value to it. It's like turning plain old ingredients into a delicious meal. By processing raw materials into finished products, Indonesia can sell them for a higher price on the global market. This means more money flowing into the country and more opportunities for its people. But it's not just about making money. It's also about building a stronger economy from within. When Indonesia processes its own resources, it reduces its dependence on other countries for finished goods. This means greater self-sufficiency and resilience, especially during times of global economic uncertainty. Plus, it fosters innovation and technological advancement as Indonesian companies strive to compete on the world stage. Moreover, downstream policy has ripple effects throughout the economy. It stimulates investment in infrastructure, technology, and human capital, creating a more conducive environment for business growth. Picture new factories being built, workers learning new skills, and communities thriving as a result. It's like planting seeds today to harvest a bountiful crop tomorrow. The middle income trap is a situation when a country reaches the middle income level but cannot break out of it to become a developed country. This term first became popular after it was used in a World Bank report released in 2007 entitled An East Asian Renaissance. Ideas for Economic Growth, where middle income in this book refers to a situation when a country manages to reach the middle income level but cannot get out of that level to become a developed country.
Escaping the middle income trap is actually a difficult challenge because so far no transforming economy has been able to escape the middle income trap. The entire BRIC story, Brazil, Russia, India, and China, seems to now have evaporated.
This condition occurs in many countries that are unable to move from middle income to high income, such as Mexico, Brazil, Argentina, Malaysia, Thailand, etc. This is because the country is unable to compete with lower income countries that depend on natural resources and cheap labor. In addition, it is also unable to compete with developed countries that rely on human quality and high technology.
Yang kejadian itu di Amerika Latin. Tahun 50, tahun 60 mereka sudah menjadi negara berkembang. Tapi 50-60 tahun kemudian juga tetap menjadi negara berkembang. Sampai sekarang tetap menjadi negara berkembang. Padahal saat itu mereka diberi peluang untuk melompat menjadi negara maju. Saya lihat, saya pelajari kenapa. Karena tidak menggunakan opportunity, tidak bisa menggunakan peluang yang sudah diberikan. Dan kita sekarang ini berada pada peluang itu. Jadi 3 kepemimpinan nasional di tahun 2024, tahun 2029, tahun 2034 itu sangat menentukan sekali Indonesia bisa melompat menjadi negara maju atau tidak maju, atau terjebak pada middle income trap.
Indonesian President Joko Widodo has emphasized the importance of addressing the middle income trap by achieving robust economic growth through enhanced capital productivity, particularly by fostering innovation and efficiency. This includes strategies like value-adding natural resources and modernizing industries. Additionally, he has highlighted the significance of managing inflation through fiscal and non-fiscal measures, eradicating extreme poverty, combating stunting, boosting investments, accelerating infrastructure development, and reinforcing priority budgets to facilitate economic transformation. In this case, Indonesia needs to implement the right structural reforms by empowering the long-term manufacturing sector, aiming for an average economic growth of over 6% by 2040 to avoid the middle income trap. Before the global pandemic hit Indonesia's economy, the average growth rate could range between 5 to 6%, but now this is no longer an option. Indonesia must enhance its average economic growth to at least 6% by the year 2040. Indonesia needs to adopt, adapt, and implement significant structural reforms and effective manufacturing sector strategies to become one of the world's leading manufacturing exporters. Indonesia must adjust its economy in response to the pandemic containment. Let's hope that Indonesia will be able to break free from the middle income trap and achieve its goal of becoming a developed country and reaching the Golden Indonesia 2045.
Ayo kita bersatu, bangkit dan tumbuh bersama untuk Indonesia.
Oke guys, jadi itulah dia videonya ini. Jadi itu dia ya, peluangnya tuh ada, potensinya itu ada gitu kan, untuk Indonesia melompat jadi negara maju gitu. Tinggal di grab saja gitu kan peluangnya ini, sebab ya Indonesia punya potensi itu memang sangat besar dan memang ada gitu kan untuk Indonesia mencapai Indonesia Emas 2045 ini guys. Oke, mantap. So, terima kasih banyak sebab kamu sudah menonton video ini. Jangan lupa macam biasa untuk support channel saya dengan subscribe, like video ini, dan jangan lupa untuk komen juga, oke? Terima kasih banyak dan kita jumpa lagi di video seterusnya. Assalamualaikum.